Dear students, today we will discuss some other type of sigmatropic shifts. In this, we will discuss the Cope rearrangements and its similar type of other reactions. Let us discuss about what is meaning about the Cope rearrangements. The Cope rearrangements, we have the starting material, that is the 1 diene. Okay, this is the 1 5 diene when we use the numbering 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, at one position double bond is started and 5 position double bond is started, therefore its name is the 1 5 dienes. The mechanism we can show like that. We will obtain the product. In this case, the sigma bond is breaked at this point. Okay, sigma bond, this bond is the sigma and it gets break. This reaction we called as the 3,3 sigmatropic reaction, because if we will give the numbering for the understanding why it is called as a 3,3 sigmatropic reactions. In this case, we know that the bond is break from this position. Okay, from this position bond is break, and this is allylic carbon. Okay, this is also allylic carbon and this is also allylic. We will give the numbering from allylic carbon 1 2 and 3, 1 2 and 3. You can found that the new bond, okay, we will use if we will the numbering carry forward to the products. Okay, it will 3 2 1 and 3 2 1. Actually bond is sigma bond is break at 1 1 position and new bond is formed at 3 3 position. That's why we will call this rearrangement is 3 3 sigmatropic rearrangements, and that is the its name is the Cope rearrangements. Okay, all these we have taken the example. Okay, all these new, here is the new sigma bond is okay. In the we can show here. Okay, we can see here the bond is break at 1 1 position, old sigma bond both ends number 1, and new sigma bonds both ends number 3. That's why we called it as a 3 3 sigmatropic rearrangements, because the sigma bond has 3 3 relationship to the old sigma bond. Okay, new sigma bond, it means the new sigma bond is formed at 3 3 position. Let us discuss about its uh, transition states and which substituents will increase its rate of reaction. Normally, we can here shown the its transition states. At first, okay, here at first we will obtain the radicals. Okay, this is very interconvertible transition states. Okay, you will obtain this radical. This radical is react here, and you will obtain the second biradical compounds, or it may be converted into such type of allylic radical. Okay, first, okay, this is the first allylic radical, and this is the second allylic radical. Correct. This is we have shown. Okay, this that particular first can be shown like that. Okay, that is the resonance. Okay, at this point there is a radical. Radical can move at this point also, at this point also, and at this point anywhere. Radical movable. Okay, this radical also movable with this point, and this point also. Okay, therefore we have shown this like that. And when the other transition state, okay, all these are the interconvertible. The other transition states where, okay, the first radical is looking like that, correct, and our second radical is looking like that, correct. Then when this is that radical react there, this will revert there, give the radical, this radical combine with this, and this give the radical like that. Okay, this we have shown this transition state. Okay, therefore that radical, okay, this particular radical is movable in all these, okay, all these six member transition state. Okay, in this case first radical has how many electrons? First electron, second and third electron, and second allylic radical is the first electron, and these two, the six electron. Okay, total six electron hypothetically moves in these transition states. Okay, this transition state, okay, this radical is also stable because it is in a chair form. Okay, this is the two independent allyl radical. Okay, like these are the two independent allyl radical we have shown here. An aromatic transition, okay, this transition state is somehow stabilized, okay, because this is a chair form and the electron is the movable through this six member transition state. And we know that if any double bond, okay, such if a conjugation, if such conjugation is near to the radical, therefore this can be stabilized like that. Okay, this radical is stabilized like that, correct. Therefore any conjugation attached to this any position will increases the stability of the aromatic transition state, and these those things which is responsible for to stabilize the aromatic transition state will increases the cope rearrangement. Okay, so all these we have summarized here. Okay, is already we discussed, have summarized here. Okay, you can write down this or you remember like this. Okay, let us discuss about the our cope rearrangement is thermally allowed but not photochemically allowed. Okay, for this explaining we have known that the our starting material is like that. Okay, that is the 1,5 diene system. Okay, that is when we draw the orbitals it is looking like that, correct. This orbital is looking like that. Okay, that is starting material, and we will look that through the starting material we will obtain the allyl radicals which will move through this six membered state. Okay, in this case this is the allyl radical, first is the allyl one. Okay, okay, in this case like that, when you see like that, that is allyl radical. Okay, when that breaks it's converted to allyl radical, and other is also allyl radical. Okay, for explaining whether it is the thermally allowed or the photochemically allowed, firstly, first allyl radical we will put as it is, whether it is the photochemical reaction we carried out, we put allyl radical as it is, but changes we will brings on the second radical if thermal if thermal reaction is there, there is no excitation of electron, but H mu is there, there is excitation of this allyl radical. But if reaction is a photochemically allowed, no excitation we will bring this allyl. Only one our components there will be excitation. Okay, these we will not excite this component whether there is a photochemical reaction. Okay, let us discuss about this. Oh, okay, already we have known that there are the two allylic radical. First allylic radical, there should be no excitation will be there whether the reaction is a photochemically allowed, correct. We have known that the how the we construct the allyl radical. Okay, we can construct allyl radical, and for this is the homo for thermally allowed reaction, and this is the homo for or photochemical. Already we have discussed these things in previously. Let us draw these orbitals. Okay, we will consider first thermal. Okay, thermal psi 2 is the, okay, therefore psi 2, for psi 2 this is the draw for the psi 2, and this remains as it is. Okay, this is we have put it as it is. Okay, negative, then positive. Okay, there is no negative and the positive. Okay, we put it this homo, and okay, that first we will remain as it is the homo, we will take its homo. Okay, no, if reaction is the photochemical alpha, we always this first allyl radical remains homo. Okay, this is the for thermally this is the homo one, and we can say that positive overlap with positive and negative overlap negative. Okay, therefore this is the symmetry allowed. Let us discuss about this second things. Okay, this is homo. Okay, this we compulsory taken. This is as a HOMO. No changes will brings in this allyl radical whether reaction is a photochemical. This we have photochemical. This is a photochemical HOMO. But in this case, you can see here the positive overlap with positive, but negative positive overlap. There is a anti-bonding is there, and such anti-bonding considered as a symmetrically forbidden reaction. That's why co-prearrangement is a thermally allowed reaction. It's not photochemically allowed reaction. Okay, this is all about the co-prearrangement. And what will be the stereochemistry of co-prearrangements? Okay, in this case, if suppose we have taken such example, okay, such example, first example, you can see here the CH3 and the CH3 is at the same side, and it gives the TS like that, and we will obtain the such type of compound, that is cis trans compound of it. Okay, when these both are the same side, CH3 and CH3 is a cis one, same side through this carbon, then it gives the cis trans compound. And if such type of compound is there, that is a trans. Okay, and this is also trans compound. This is a trans compound. In this 99% yield it gives, and for this it will give the trans. Okay, this CH3 and this CH3 are the opposite to each, that is a trans to each other, and therefore give the trans product. This is the stereochemistry of co-prearrangements. Okay, and co-prearrangement is a thermally allowed reaction. Already we have discussed. These are the some similar rearrangements like co-prearrangement. This is aza co-prearrangement. In this case, only nitrogen is changed instead of carbon, and it will give the such compound. Okay, this is also C33 aza co-prearrangement, and bond is broken through this bond. Sigma bond is break at 3,3 position. Okay, now we will discuss the Claisen rearrangements. So Claisen rearrangements. Okay, so in Claisen rearrangements, such type of compound should be there. Okay, aromatic ring attached to oxygen CH2 allyl. Okay, that is allyl group, and such by such mechanism, okay, that bond will move. By such mechanism, you will obtain the such type of product, that is Claisen rearrangement. This is a thioclaisen rearrangement. It will not give the like that product. It gives the like that product. Okay, now if there is nitrogen, if it is nitrogen, instead of there is a sulfur. Okay, instead of sulfur, if there is a nitrogen, it will give the our Claisen like product. Okay, it will give if nitrogen is there, but if there is a sulfur, it not give the same as a Claisen product, that is a thioclaisen rearrangements. Okay, uh, like that normal Claisen rearrangement. Claisen co-prearrangement. Okay, in this case only, or oxygen instead of carbon, there is oxygen is changed, and we will obtain the, okay, we will obtain the such type of sorry, this is the carbon one, and we will obtain the Claisen co-prearrangement. This is the Claisen co-prearrangement. Okay, Ischem, next is the Ischen Moser Claisen rearrangement. In this rearrangement, we have the alpha delta unsaturated amide, and that is orthoamides and allyl alcohol will combine in presence of acid. You will obtain the such type of compound, and it is also 3,3 type of compound. Okay, in this case also there is oxygen is present. Okay, it's similar. Okay, from this it is similar to the our Claisen co-prearrangement, but in this case there is a nitrogen is present at that position, and that is the our Ischen Moser Claisen rearrangement. Okay, this is like the Ischen Moser Claisen rearrangement. This is Johnson Claisen rearrangements. Okay, in this case, orthoester is combined with allyl alcohol, and we will obtain the such type of compounds, alpha beta unsaturated amides. Okay, this is the next Ireland Claisen rearrangements. Okay, in this rearrangement there is a Si element is there. Okay, silyl in all ether will give the 3,3 rearrangements, and you will obtain at the last alpha gamma delta unsaturated acid. This is Ireland Claisen rearrangement. And aza Claisen rearrangement. Okay, in this aza Claisen rearrangements, this oxygen replaced by oxygen, and this carbon is replaced by the nitrogen, and this carbon is replaced by the oxygen, and it's same by same mechanism you will obtain the such type of compound. This is azacylation rearrangement. Kimmel-Cope rearrangement. Okay, this Kimmel-Cope rearrangement is looking like that. Okay, in this case, beta ketoester can rearrange to give beta keto acid, which will decarboxylate to give gamma delta unsaturated ketone. This rearrangement is known as the Kimmel-Cope rearrangements. Okay, that is a beta keto ester. Okay, that is ester functionality. COO is the ester functionality, and the beta keto ester by the same mechanism 3,3 mechanism we will obtain the such type of compound. Again, it will reacted. We will obtain this compound, and by decarboxylation we will obtain gamma delta unsaturated ketone. Okay, this is the stereochemistry. Okay, this 3,3 sigma topic rearrangement happens through chair like 6-membered cyclic transition state. Okay, as we have discussed earlier. Okay, if suppose like that compound is there, and this through this transition we will obtain the product. Okay, the substituent, if okay, this is the not it is unsubstituted reactant, therefore in this case no need to specify the where is the reactant. But if reactant is substituents is present, okay, in this case R is substituent, and during the 6-membered our transition state, the R should be the equatorial. This R should take the equatorial position, and through, okay, in this case our transition state should be like that. Okay, that is oxygen. This is our transition state. Okay, that R is at the equatorial position. Okay, this is our transition state, correct? And when it is come reacted, that R is taking that position, and thus the resulting double bond strongly favors the trans E geometry. Okay, this at this position you will obtain the trans E geometry. Okay, this is all about the Cope and its similar type of sigmatropic reaction. Thank you very much.